Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again in One Tech TV channel in YouTube. Remember to subscribe, share, and like. Today we are going to talk about suspicion. Suspicion is one of the most issues around the world, even through civilization has refused to go away. Suspicion is a disease killing millions around the world. Suspicion, it happens especially when you are arrested. Then the police go to the court and they ask for permission to detain you while they investigate you. Yet, they have machinery to investigate you quietly before arresting you to avoid abuse of human rights, abuse of freeness, abuse of reality. Last year, there was an issue in America where a man called May Floyd was nailed on his neck by a policeman called Derek Chauvin, and he died. There was violence around the world, demonstration, more killing, but May Floyd was just arrested as a suspect of presenting fake bill, where even Kachia took the money first and did not complain. Only to complain, manager of the store to convince Kachia to lodge a complaint and even call the police. So, around the world, there are so many cases like this happening. And they happen because our institution, despite all the education, despite being led by brilliant people, despite being one time that a human being has improved life, this suspicion still appears the most primitive thing that happen. In a country where poverty, people, where there is a lot of poverty, people suspect each other in day-to-day life. Many people losing their life for being suspect they are practicing witchcraft. You have heard it in Kisii, you have heard it in Kwale, in Kenya, where even some old people have to go and live in police station. It is a very serious disease. Suspicion. Have you ever been victim of suspicion? Before you prove yourself not guilty, somebody has already labeled you as a very bad person, says he do say, says he do that. The other suspect you have money when you wear a suit and a tie, you can get in trouble. Because you can even, they can do crime against you, especially in those poor people's area. Now, taxpayer had been paying tax for machinery for investigation before being arrested. But why arrest somebody on suspicion ground? Now there is a mechanism where judicial system in a country like Kenya, where the process of proving yourself not guilty and you are detained for investigation create conflict of innocence. You are arrested. The fine could be about 500, but the time you will waste inside the cell when proving yourself not guilty is not worth that 500. So you admit you are guilty, even when you are innocent. You condemn yourself because you have been condemned through suspicion already. This is how the human right has been broken around the world. Many war come like that. Somebody wanting something because of jealousy. He will come and they use two sides. You see, where takes this, then he uses that person He is the one who want to steal your maybe minerals or something like that. Then he go to the other person and incited him the same. So you start fighting. You fight and kill each other for nothing. Just because none of you can sit down, do research or do investigation toward each other and see what is wrong. When I do global economy research, you know, economy is connected almost in everything in walk of life. That is why today we are talking about suspicion, because many people have died because of being suspected. You can be victim of suspicion, even yourself. So what do you do? It is expensive to prove yourself not guilty, even after being condemned and staying in cell. And you know, from there, if you had been found not guilty, what happened? You should claim through civil processes of the court, and it's expensive. You need a lawyer, you need to lodge claim. It is lengthy, it can take long time, but no suspicion is crime against the economy. One time I was arrested, and I was presented in a police station called Kamkoji. A 14 by 14 room, we were 60 people. That was 2019. But luckily, I communicated with some people in government, and immediately I was released. So when you talk about arresting somebody and putting somebody among 60 people, somebody else can contradict it, this is there. And treating that disease could be costly. It could be on your bill. In a country where a basic need are commercialized, many people get arrested every day. Many people they are tortured for just being suspected. Then, in between the time you are arrested and the permission is granted for investigation, some credit people or some policemen can come to convene you, including prosecutor. In America, it has happened. In Kenya, it has happened. In South Africa, in Nigeria, in many countries, it has happened where the prosecutor returned to convince the victim to accept that he is guilty for lenient sentence. That's very dangerous. It's very bad, because now you accept you are guilty even when you are not guilty. But you have already suffered for nothing because you were blackmailed. I'm talking about this because economy, to develop a population grows, everybody must be influenced. And that is why I call for respect, discipline, responsibility, balance with energy, knowledge, and wisdom in all walk of life, in wherever you work. Because blocking of economic growth does happen like that. You hold somebody against his will of freeness, he stay in cell for a while. He is losing. And that mechanism of forcing people to accept they are guilty, even petty, so-called petty crime, that you were arrested shouting, you were arrested touting, you were arrested loitering with the intention to commit felony. All these, just because you have a raw fine, you accept, you admit, it become problem to economy. It become problem to economy because tomorrow it is your children who will be arrested. Tomorrow another person, your relative, could be victim of the same machination. So when we are talking here, many people practice what is called demagogism and the egoism of power and the greediness and the jealousy. These are what lead people to accuse, arrest for innocent people. Thank you so much. This is One Tech TV. Subscribe, share, and like.